are well and truly in the cozy months now, so apologies for the outfit, but I'm going with a warm sweater because I'm actually rocking a bit of a sore throat today. So I wasn't actually going to film, but I'm off to Sydney tomorrow. So I thought I'd start the vlog now. We can pack my bag together because I will take you with me. I may as well. I haven't been to Sydney since, I don't know, I want to say January, I think. I had a friend's 30th up there that was in Bondi, which was super fun, but I haven't been back since. But I actually grew up in Sydney, so all of my family is there, all my relatives, and most importantly my nana. So I think she is turning 95, or maybe she's 95 turning 96, something like that. But they build them strong in this family because she still lives by herself in an apartment, and she is such an incredible woman. And I just thought, you know what, just before we go away on our trip, I can definitely handle doing a quick little dash to Sydney because I think it's so important to spend time with our grandparents if we're lucky enough to still have them in our lives. So mum is going from the Gold Coast down to there, and I just picked flights that kind of timed in with hers because she'd already booked the trip, and then I kind of had to think about it, and I was like, you know what, if I can get cheap flights, I'm gonna make it work. So cross all of your fingers for me because I have gone the cheapest flights humanly possible. I never do this. I'm a checked bag kind of girl. Like, I just don't enjoy the stress of knowing that like Jetstar or whoever's going to weigh your bags. So ordinarily I would never travel Jetstar. I hate that airline. I would just kind of go Virgin each way. But on this occasion, to make the flight times match up and get the cheapest ones possible, I had to do Virgin on the way there and Jetstar on the way back. So I know I'm fine on the way there, but on the way back, it's gonna be a little bit dicey because they definitely always weigh your bag at the airport. So I have the lightest little canvas carry-on bag ever, and I have no idea if it's gonna fit everything I need, but you'd best believe I'm gonna try. So I'm good with small spaces in my apartment, so this will just be a new challenge of packing a weeny teeny little bag because I just didn't want to have to pay the extra for a checked bag because I think that was gonna be another like $80 or something like that. So the trip itself was only about 220, I think, returns. So I've already organized my airport parking. That is my favorite thing to do now. If you live in Melbourne, literally just drive to the airport. I can't believe how many years I was doing the like catching the train, getting the sky bus, and the sky bus itself is like $18 each way. Like, it's $12 a day to park your car in the value car park. So that's what I'm going to do. I've already organised it. It was $36 in total because I'm going from Thursday to Saturday. And then on Sunday, I have a big networking event as well. So maybe I'll try and bring you along for a little bit of that as well because I think it'll look pretty fun. It's kind of like a massive ladies' lunch thing, but I can't get sidetracked by that. I actually do really need to pack my bag. So I just want to have some time to like rest so that I actually don't get sick because I kind of feel something coming on, and I've been like in the infrared sauna, like taking it easy, trying to get some sleep, but I pretty much had the worst sleep of my life last night because I had a meeting in the afternoon and the guy offered me a coffee and it was probably about like 4:30 p.m. So ordinarily I would say no, but I just felt really awkward. And so I was like, sure. And because they'd made it, I didn't want to just leave it half sitting there on the table because I felt that would be rude. So I drank this coffee and it kept me up all night. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to show you the bag I got because it is so funny. It's literally the cheapest bag ever, but who cares because it's just going to be a little bit of a carry-on. This is her. She is just like a very cheap canvas bag that I got from a junk shop, but I actually think this will be fine. It's like big enough because it's only 2 nights, and then most of what we're going to be doing is cozy kind of stuff anyway. So I feel like I can predominantly get away with wearing like active wear on 2 days because one day we're going to go for a walk in Manly, and then on the first day I think we're just pretty much going from the airport to my auntie's house. So that should be fine. I can just wear a nice coat over the top of that and maybe a jumper or some kind of top, and then I only really need like one outfit for the birthday date for the Rellos because actually quite a lot of birthdays around this time of year, including my own, which is in a couple of weeks. I think like literally 2 days before we fly out is my birthday. But yeah, I think this will be fine. I'm gonna do it. It's happening. This is the hack. So I've got a small suitcase as well in my storage cage downstairs, but I just know that already that weighs like 1.3 kilos, and I think this probably weighs like 100 grams. So let's get to it. I just found my luggage scales, thankfully. These are such a godsend. They're the handiest little device. So it's just got a little strap here that you can tie over your bag. I'm sure plenty of you have these at home, but it just saves getting to the airport and using their scales and realizing it's too heavy, specifically because I've only got this little bag. So I'll let you know what it is once I've put everything in. I found this old clear makeup bag, which has definitely been well used since it's covered in makeup, but I thought this would be the perfect size to chuck a few things in. So I'll show you my essentials that I'm going to take with me. Possibly not an essential, but something I definitely want to take is my hair curler. I've got this one from Halo and I absolutely love this. It's really great for not damaging your hair, but the barrel is a little bit short if you've got long hair. So just something to keep in mind, but I really like taking this because I'm the sort of person who would rather do my hair than my makeup. I'm just going to take one item of skincare to keep my skin hydrated because it's only 2 nights, so I can leave my full routine at home. I've been using this one from Deepology. It's the Matrixyl 3000, and this is kind of, in my opinion, like a really great hyaluronic acid, so that'll be my number one. So for foundation, if you want a really great budget find that offers really full buildable coverage, I actually got a sample of this a long time ago and I found it again recently. It's from a brand called Inoxa. It's about $36, I think, for a bottle this size, and I just buy it at Priceline. This is honestly amazing. I get so many compliments when I wear this, so I would definitely recommend it for a really great budget foundation. And then for cheeks and contouring, again, a great budget option. I've actually just been using these ones from Emco Beauty. I really like how this kind of finishes, particularly now I'm in my 30s, because I feel like it's a lot softer using sort of blendable products or liquid products, I guess, instead of powders on my skin. I could probably try and go without this, but this is my favorite eyeshadow palette. It has been used and abused, but it's got all of my favorite colors in there and I just haven't found anything like it. I've also got this one from Revlon, which is a brow kit. It's just got the waxy kind of stuff, which has been a bit dirtied over time, and then a dark brown color that I put through my brows. I've also got my current favorite mascara from this brand called Youngblood. It's Mineral Cosmetics, and I just really love the brush in this. I feel like it gives the lashes such a nice look. And lastly, the lip color I'm actually wearing in this video. So it's from Nude by Nature and it is 04 Peach, which I don't think is focusing, but if you want it, I'll link it down below for you guys. Another obvious travel essential if you are lactose intolerant like me is Lactase, because sometimes when I go to restaurants that I'm not familiar with, or if people are just cooking meals and stuff, I'm not quite sure if they have or haven't remembered my dairy intolerance, so I usually just take these just in case. This is what I've come up with so far as a very limited wardrobe, so I think I can actually get away with this because I'm going to wear most of it on the plane. So I've got some activewear and 2 tops that I'll layer over the top of each other. So there's leggings, the 2 tops and a sports bra, so I can still work out but also wear that. And I'm not going to take workout shoes because I can just do Pilates stuff. So I've got my socks, my hair clip, and a pair of sneakers. I've got my headphones. If I can bring it, I'm going to take this book because I haven't started that yet and I really want to read it. I've also got a pair of leggings, some underwear, and this thick jumper, and then a whole bunch of my favorite little gold jewelry pieces, which I'll obviously be wearing. And then this is a skirt as an option if we go out to dinner, and a pair of boots. I've also got a big thick scarf and a coat. So I think honestly most of that I'm going to be wearing, so I'm just going to chuck it in the bag and see what it weighs. Okay, that's only 3.9 kilos, which is perfect. It means I've got plenty more space. I might even be able to take my laptop. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, because we are not off to the best start for today. My flight was actually delayed, so it was meant to be at 11 a.m. So I got up and went to an early gym class and came home, got a text message saying the flight was completely cancelled and it had been rescheduled until 2:30, which is so annoying because Mum and I had timed each other to land at the same time. So instead, I'm just gonna have to organize it myself. When I get there, I'll get a train to near my auntie's house. So I'm just heading out now. Now it's midday, which is very frustrating, but I made the most of the morning and just tried to do a bit of work at home. So I'm gonna head down to my car now and get going. I just parked in row 13 because if it's lucky for Taylor Swift, it's good enough for me. And I just thought it was kind of fitting considering how this morning has gone so far. It's surprisingly sunny and so warm, so I'm just going to sit in the car for a little bit and enjoy that before I run out and get the shuttle bus. But basically the value car park is like the easiest way, I think, because you drive here, it's $12 a day, and then you just get the shuttle into the airport. And that's what I've just been loving doing because it honestly isn't that expensive. And to be fair, I'm literally parked on this side next to a Tesla. So perhaps a frugal Tesla driver who wanted to save some money, but I would certainly not be parking that in the open air car park. I only do that because I drive a Barina. Morning. It is absolutely freezing here and I am losing my voice a little bit. I think I've just got strep throat, which is what I get quite often ever since I had my tonsils out. So that's good because it's not contagious, but it is just really painful. So I've just taken a couple of Panadol, but I did a really light workout from Form this morning. It was just 20 minutes all laying down on kind of Pilates things. And now I'm all rugged up and ready and we're going to head off to a solicitor's appointment for Mum because they've got to redo Nana's will, and then we're going to my Nana's birthday.
Set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
This is my granddad, so it's my mum's dad, and he fought in World War II as part of the Navy. So his battalion is all in this section of the walk, which is really nice. We've just come down to North Head and it's a memorial for all of the Australian vets.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb.